Hello Harchel. So today's lesson is on finding equivalent fractions using division and multiplication. So the keywords for today you're going to need to know are convert, fraction, order, equivalent, simplify, ascending and descending. So ascending and descending, if you haven't heard before, ascending means when we go from small to large, and descending means when we go from large to small. So the real life application is when we're sharing stuff, when we're going to share them in equivalent fractions. For different group sizes. For example, if we have 5 people in one group and 10 people in the other group, we need to use equivalent fractions, and so on. So here's our first example. On the board you should see 3 different diagrams. You've got your first diagram, your second diagram, and your third diagram. So what they each represent are a fraction. So we have 2 parts to this rectangle, and one of them is shaded, so that is going to be 1/2. And this one here, we have 6 parts, 6 equal parts of that rectangle, and 3 of them are shaded. And then the last one, we have 12 parts and 6 of them are shaded. So how are we going to represent equivalent fractions? The way in which we represent equivalent fractions are using multiplication and division. So, if you pay attention here, we see that we have 1 in the numerator and then we have 3 in the numerator. So how have we gotten from 1 to 3? We've multiplied it by 3. So the denominator we are also going to multiply by 3. So 2 times 3 gives us 6. Okay, so on this side, to get from 6 to 12 using multiplication, we have times it by 2. So we're going to multiply the numerator by 2. So 2 times 3 gives us 6. So one food for thought is how can we go the opposite way? So if we're timesing it by 2 this way, to go the other way, we're going to divide it by 2. So if we're timesing it by 3 to go this way, to go that way, we're going to divide it by 3 using the inverse operation. The opposite of times is divide. Okay, here's one more example. So to go from 3 to 6 using multiplication, we have multiplied it by 2. We've multiplied the numerator by 2, so we're also going to multiply the denominator by 2. 4 times 2 gives us 8. Okay? So the denominator, to get from 8 to 24, we have multiplied the denominator by 3. So we're going to multiply the numerator by 3. So 6 times 3 gives us 18. And these are each equivalent fractions. What equivalent means? That they are equal. Yeah? We've just wrote them in a different proportion. They are equal. So all 3 of these fractions here are equal. We can write 3/4, or we can write 6/8, or we can write 18/24. Okay, what I'd like you to now do is to pause the video and have a go at this mini whiteboard task. Once you're finished, come back to the video and I'll go through it myself. Welcome back. So, if you take a look at the denominator, to get from 5 to 15 using multiplication, I've multiplied it by 3. So if we multiply the denominator by 3, we're also going to multiply the numerator by 3. 2 times 3 gives us 6. Okay, so if we multiply the numerator by 4, as requested here, we get 24. We must also multiply the denominator by 4 here. 15 times by 4 gives us 60. And again, these are equivalent fractions, meaning they are all equals to each other. Okay, so now we have a fraction 2/9. For the denominator, we have gone from 9 to 18. Using multiplication, I have multiplied it by 2. So the numerator we must also multiply by 2. 2 times 2 gives us 4. Okay, so over here it says the numerator we multiply by 5, so 4 times 5 gives us 20. So the denominator we must also multiply by 5. 5 times 18 is 90. And these are equivalent fractions, they are equals to each other. Okay, we are now on to the main task. So what I would like you to do is to do 4 from the red. I would like you to do 4 from the amber, and then I would like you to do the last green question. In the green question, you need a worded answer, and it says Macy has completed her maths homework. Can you explain what she has done wrong? You must identify what she's done wrong and write it down on a piece of paper. Once you have finished these questions, please take a picture and upload your solutions onto ClassCharts. If you have any questions, please message me on ClassCharts, and good luck.